Hi everyone, welcome back to Quest for Literature. Today we are going to see the literary form, the Masque. Before getting into the video, if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, do subscribe, click on the bell icon and enable all options so that you will be notified whenever I upload a new video. First, let us see the origin of Masque and its definition. Sainsbury defined masque as a dramatic entertainment in which plot, character, and even to a great extent dialogue are subordinated on the one hand to spectacular illustration and on the other to musical accompaniment. In this, you can see a melody of music and elaborate scenic effect. There will be dancing, which was woven around a fairy tale with myth and allegory. The literary form masque, it originates in Italy. It was introduced into England in 16th century. In the earliest account of a masque occurs in Hall's Chronicle, that is a magazine. In that magazine, there the writer discusses about a masque which happens there in England in 1512. On the day of Epiphany, the knight with 11 other was disguised after the manner of Italy, called a mask, a thing not seen before in England. Garments long and broad, wrought all with gold, with visor and caps of gold. 6 gentlemen, disguised in silk, wearing stuffed torches, and desired the ladies to dance. Some were content, but not a thing commonly seen. The features of early masque are mask. The people will be in disguised form. They will be wearing masks, and they will be they will be having elaborate costumes, and they will be dancing. Now, in the later development, can see it developed like a splendid modern ballad. You all know what is a ballad is. Ballad is a short story in a verse. The additional attraction for this masque is the beautiful speeches and the songs added to it. And it reached the high degree of perfection during the reign of James I. Ben Jonson's favorite form of composition is masque. Now, let's see the main features of a masque. First one is the characters in a masque. The characters in a masque should be the characters from classical mythologies, such as nymphs, or personified abstractions like love, delight, and harmony. And there is a restriction in the number of members also, and it should be 6. Scenes are laid in ideal regions such as Arcadia, Olympus, Fortune Isles. The next feature is dances of various kinds are introduced in masque. Scenery and costume are very elaborate. Comic interlude is introduced, which is known as anti-masque, form a humorous counterpart to the main plot. Then this masque is as long as a single act of Shakespeare's play. Now, let's see the decline of masque. From its features and all other things, you may also understand that it is a costly form of entertainment. It is designed to present at court or to grace a festive occasion at a nobleman's house. It is performed as a part of celebration at a wedding in a great family. Or, for example, in the marriage of Ferdinand and Miranda in Shakespeare's Tempest is celebrated with a masque. In reality, during the time of the marriage of Earl of Essex and Lady Frances, you can see a masque. The patronage of James I and his court is the reason for the popularization of masque in England. In 1625, King James I died, and thus you can see the decline of masque. And the other reason for that is the enormous cost of production. For this particular masque, The Triumph of Peace by Shirley, the production cost itself is $21,000. The more attention was given to elaborate dressing and scenic effect, and there is less attention for the literary quality of the text. Thus, you can see a short period of glory and is now only a historical curiosity. The writers who used Masque very brilliantly are Johnson, Shirley, Sidney, Beaumont, Fletcher, Daniel, Chapman, Maston, and Carew. Milton's Comus is described as a masque which is performed at Ludlow Castle in 1634, performed before the Earl of Bridgewater by Earl's children. It is performed in a way it's kind of family entertainment. And the subject here is adventure. Here, the children were compelled to spend the night in a forest, and there you can see musical composition, and it also contains some songs and dances. That's the end of today's session. Thank you all for listening. Till the time we meet next, stay tuned to Quest for Literature, keep reading, and know the world.